Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, Janelisa. Welcome, everybody. If you have any questions about what I'm drawing, you can just type them in chat. Today, we're working on this drawing, but we could also be working on my PNG outer, which is what the model you're seeing in the top left. I'm making a new version, which is like this. So, for now, we'll be working on this. Cute, thank you. Okay, so let's see what I want to start with today. I think I want to continue doing the hair. I feel like I added too many highlights. That piece is so damn pretty. Oh, thank you. So I was thinking that the hair here was, I added too many highlights and it looks like a different color. So I'm going to add some purple back in. So if you have any questions about the character or anything else, you can just ask. I'm trying to render the hair in the style of Reverse 1999, which is my favorite gacha game. Here's some references from art in that game. So I'm still not at the skill level where I can do that, but I am trying to achieve something similar. Trying to find a balance between highlights and uh, the actual color of the hair. If anybody has any questions, you can just drop them in chat. I'll answer them. How long have you been arting? Well, I mean, I'm not sure I could give you an actual number because I have been drawing since I was extremely little, but when I was a toddler, I would just make scribbles, so I wouldn't count that. But if I had to say, since when I've actually started studying art and trying to improve, I would probably say since uh, middle school, probably since the last year of middle school. So for a few years now. I think that's a good balance with highlights and shadows. I love her hair, I love her hair. I love. Oh my God, I can't speak today. I love her face and expressions. I kept reading hair as hair. Wow. I love her face and expressions. Thank you. I spent like so many hours on this face because for the longest time I couldn't draw faces. Like I could, but it would all look weird. So I did lots of studies last year. I think I've improved a lot in that part. Words be hard, yeah. I think I'm just generally bad at speaking and languages in general. Because I live in Italy and I'm just as bad. I know two languages, but I can speak none. It looks really great. Thank you. Italian, language of sounds, not words. Yes, that's true. But when I have to write essays, I make so many spelling mistakes. Cause yeah, it's not fun not being able to say and express yourself, uh, express your ideas as you want. I am trying to improve in my language skills, grammar, and just general speaking abilities. Oh, hand gestures to go with the sounds. Yes, that's Italy. Pizza, pasta, mafia, mamma mia. And to make it even worse, I don't have an official diagnosis because I haven't done it yet, but I am like 80% sure I have a slight dyslexia. It's dyslexia? Yeah, it's dyslexia, that's the word. Oh, in this drawing, I am making every single part on a different layer because I will be animating this. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Yeah, dyslexia is such a nice word to give people who aren't the best at words. I know. One time, my friends asked me to spell dyslexia, spent like 3 minutes trying to figure it out. Then I got it. Not dyslexia, dyslexic. I for real forgot how to spell dyslexia because of dyslexia. But yeah, I'll show you what I mean by animating this. So I want to do this with the drawing. Now that's a very rough sketch because I am not good at using this program. That's the idea. Oops, I think I did something that I shouldn't have done. Okay, everything should be fine now. That's really cool. Thank you. Yeah, I still don't really know how to animate it. The hair looked like a piece of cardboard that was just moving. But once I figured out, I think this will look very cool. There are tools for that, I think. Yeah, I know. I just haven't learned them yet. I will try to learn them once I finish this drawing, and I'll probably stream that too. You can also ask in the community. Most people would be happy to help. Yeah, if I can figure it out with tutorials, definitely ask people for help. Art communities and amazing communities, they're the best at just giving help to people. Yeah, I think that's good for the hair for now. Maybe later I'll try to add something else, but I think that's good for now, yeah. Now I want to work on her shirt because I haven't finished rendering it. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to add the bounce light. I think that's a good color. Now I need to find the right brush. This one should be good. Yeah, it's perfect. If you want, I can show you some other illustrations that I made, or the comic that I'm working on right now, in which she's the main character. Yeah, also, okay, I'll show you the illustrations. There's one piece, that's the last one I finished in digital, that I think it's my favorite drawing that I've ever made. I feel awkward to ask, but are your pronouns she, her? It's funny, everybody in the streams, everybody watching the streams thinks I'm a girl. No, I'm a boy. So he, him. But to be honest, I don't really care that much. Because your OC is female. Uh, well, she's a OC, not a persona. Or are you talking about the character in the top left? I'm confused now, no problems. I'll show you some the illustration I was talking about. Here it is. I spent about 25 hours. Well, that's her brother. It's a long story, and it's in the comic. I'll show it to you later. But this is the illustration I've been working on. Took like 25 hours. I think it's my favorite piece. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, lots of fun making this. But I think I could have finished this in like a week. But I like started it on October on the Halloween day and finished it in March. It's crazy because I would like do 5 minutes a day on this drawing. So after a few months, I actually finished it. I have so many layers for this, or I think about 140 layers. I love the speed paint of this drawing. Because in 1 hour I did this sketch. Then I went and did all the background. Then I started adding the character and the lights. I really struggled with the lights. Yeah, this is the final drawing. So now I want to show you the comic. So it's in Italian, so I'll translate. So Mesitus. The lights came out really good though. Yeah, I'm really happy how they came out in the end, but while I was doing them, I struggled. I changed them so many times. This is the comic. So the character in the first panel is not the sister. It's not the girl I was drawing earlier. That's another character. But for some reason, there seems to be a weird gray line. 1 second. I want to fix that. Very weird, and I have no idea what layer that's on, so I can't fix it now. But yeah, so this character, this tiefling, he was born in a cult of people that hated, in a cult that hated people that didn't have magic. But unfortunately, he was born without it. So his whole family hated him and despised him. Uh, and their family lost a lot of prestige in the cult because they had a member that didn't have magic. So only his sister cared for him and taught him things. So he was basically an outcast with only his sister to help him. But one day, while her sister was doing fencing practice, now she is the character that I'm drawing right now. She overheard some of the family members talking about sacrificing him to reobtain the magical blood in the family. So she decided she had to do something. So that night, this is still a work in progress, like this page isn't done yet. But that night, she stole one of the family's most precious sword that had a gem that had a crystal inside, a crystal that you could use to communicate with this entity slash deity. So she pleaded to this entity to help them, and in the end, the deity said, "Okay, I'll help you if you give me your soul." So in the end, because she wanted to save her brother over anything else, she decided to sacrifice herself to save her brother. So the day after, at the arena of the cult, she called the entity and they did an attack together. They killed lots of cultists with magic and stuff. And then in the end, while her sister was running to save her brother, their father got in the way, so she had to fight her father. But in the end, she won, and she freed her brother, falling dead on the battlefield because she had given her soul away. So that's the comic. Still work in progress, but I'll finish it by the end of the summer. Sounds like a lovely family. Yes, a very lovely family indeed. Yeah, I kind of regret letting her die in this story because now I like her even more than her brother. Better put money aside for therapy sessions. Yeah, I regret killing her because I like that. I like her character even more than her brother. So now I have her brother, but I don't have her. So I'll probably make an alternative reality where she's still alive because I like her so much. She's like my favorite character. Me and one of my friends are obsessed over her. We just draw her all the time. We draw her and her girlfriend. Yeah, let's continue with the drawing. But like, can you not do anything with her soul? Well, maybe something will happen because the brother is my D&D character for when I start playing a campaign where I'm not a dungeon master. So maybe the dungeon master will do something with her soul. I have no power over that. She gave her soul to the deity, yes, so maybe something happens. That's a choice the DM will have to make. Because then the deity becomes her brother's patron. He will become a warlock. And I'm not sure if you know D&D that much, but a warlock is someone who is like magically binded, forced to work for this deity that gives them magical powers. It's like an evil version of a cleric. So right now I'm going to work on the hair on this strand. Unfortunately, never had people to play D&D with, but I played the Divinity and Baldur's Gate 3 if that counts. I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 is pretty close to D&D. One of my friends plays it and says that the rules are almost the same. But I do think so if you know what a warlock is in Baldur's Gate 3, it's definitely the same thing as it is in D&D. But I feel like D&D is such a fun game, but it's also like pretty hard. There's so many rules. I've been the dungeon master for about a year and a few months on a campaign that we've been playing, but I find that like some of the stuff is just very hard to balance, like fights were super hard because lots of our fights now drag on for like way too long. So I'm trying to shorten them because I have players that don't really like fighting too much, while others that don't really care if they're not fighting. Yeah, they're D&D based games. Yeah, I think they're very similar with rules and stuff. Yeah, they should be. What time is it now? Check. Because at around like 20 minutes, I'll take a 5 minute break. I usually take them every hour, like a 5 minute break every hour. Still not that used to drawing and streaming for like hours at a time. I'm getting used to that. My streams are getting longer, but still feels weird to draw for that long. Because usually when I draw for a few hours, I'm very distracted, like I watch YouTube in the background or something else. But while streaming, I feel like I'm concentrating on what I'm drawing. It's good to stretch, hydrate, and look away from the screen frequently, yes. Luckily, I'm drawing next to a window, and I have got a pretty good view. Uh, so I look out pretty often. Hydrate. Yeah, I should probably do that. I always forget to drink water. Have I drank? I don't think I've drank any water today. I'm gonna go get some water. Wait for a second. I definitely need it. Okay, got some water. And save your file. Oh, well, it's not that big of a problem with Procreate because even if you just close the app like completely, it auto saves everything. The only problem with this drawing is that it's a very high resolution, so there is a small chance that it might corrupt. Like sometimes it crashes, and every time it crashes, I get a heart attack. But luckily, it's never corrupted for now. That's why I have so many different versions of this drawing, so if anything goes wrong, I can still continue. Okay, so I think I'm gonna render some more on a shirt and then work on the hair. Also, if you let your viewers decide, we could work on this drawing, or we can work on the PNG model uh, to replace the outer that's in the top left. I think you should do whichever you feel like doing. Well, I think I'm fine with doing both. I mean, I'd rather do this drawing, but I have to do the PNG outer because I really don't like the one that I have right now. So I have to do that eventually. Now I'm doing a shirt. So probably go like this. Well, since it's that low, it's probably open, so wouldn't go like that at all. Probably something like this. Hehe, fair enough. Then after the break, start a PNG tuber. It's easier to make yourself work on things. You keep procrastinating when you do it on stream. That's true. So after the break, I'll work on that. So, since the button is probably reflective, it would reflect the inside of of this blue shirt, this blue dress that she has. So I should probably add that reflection. And also add a highlight to make sure that this looks like it's shining. But I need a smaller brush. Okay, those details are really small. And nobody can see that. I'm going to make them bigger. I love those little details. Yeah, I have so much fun making them. But I'm not sure if these ones are coming out nicely. I'll try and fix them. Just There are just too many pixels there to do actually anything too good. But I think that's good enough. Yeah, you can barely see them, but you can, like, your brain can sense that there's something there. So it makes sense. It's good. I think it's fine for the shirt. Let's see how much time I spent on this piece. Because I think on the last illustration I showed you, the one of the in the church with like the devil or whatever it was, I spent 25 hours on that, but I think I'm pretty close with this one too, yeah. 23, 22 hours. I am not, I am very slow at drawing. Well, I have the time, so there's no problem in being slow. Hmm. I've done the shirt, so first thing you need to do when you reach affiliate is get hydrate redeem, by the way. Yeah, when I reach affiliate. Let's see, hopefully I get it this month. Before, because for the full month of August, I probably won't be streaming because I'm traveling. But once I get back, I'll definitely stream in September. Maybe I'll manage to find a way to stream while I'm traveling. Where are you traveling to? Well, I'm going to Ireland and then Germany. I'm going to Ireland to visit my grandparents and Germany to visit my uncle. So I'm not traveling to anywhere new, but I'm just having a little trip with my family. Yeah, all over Europe. That's true. Italy, Ireland, the UK, Germany. Well, I feel like I should work on this hair some more because it doesn't look realistic. There's just one shape. My hair doesn't have one shape, it has lots of shapes. Are you going with family or alone? With family. I'm not sure how to do this. The hair here. If I don't know how to draw it, there's one thing that I should do, and it is looking back at the references I'm using. Let's see how to do hair strands like that. Okay, so they seem to be cutting off with a very strong line. Like here you can see there's just a line and then they kind of go like that and add some stuff to the line. And they also have like other hairs that go in other directions. Let's see. Yeah, here again, one straight line, but they add some strands. I mean, that's a scarf, so then obviously. But yeah, they have straight lines and then they add some uh, details. Not always straight lines, more curve. That's how they do it. So I'm probably going to add a line like that. So then I can make something around that line to follow its shape. If I could find the layer. Where's the layer? Here it is. Hair is so difficult, yes. You can just keep going endless with adjusting it. Yes, that's why I do when I finish my traditional drawings extremely fast compared to my digital drawings. So when I draw digital, I just keep on fixing the same things over and over again without doing any actual progress. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I like the shape now. One sec. There seems to be something right here. I'm going to erase that. Okay, yeah. It's in line with selection. Do you have the hair in multiple layers so you can animate it separately? Unfortunately, I have a layer restriction of 56 layers, but yes, I do have it in some different layers. Like there's this layer, this layer, this layer, and then these layers. I wish I could do more detailed strands on different layers, but I can only make 56 because I made the resolution very high. In 2 minutes, I'll take my short break. That's what's missing. I don't have a center highlight or anything. Probably not the right spot. Should be further down. Yeah, okay, I'll take my break now. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just gotta go into OBS and go. Okay, I'm back. So let's get back in drawing. Well, now the break is finished. I have to go work on the PNG model. So if anybody has just joined the stream, if you have any questions, you can just leave them in chat. I think I'm gonna do a line art later. That looks creepy without that. Welcome back. Huh? Oh, it's a short break, but I just looked out my window for most of it. I got like a, I don't think the word is manor, but like a fancy house with like a giant garden and beautiful trees and stuff just outside my house. It was a very nice view. It looks very much more mask like that, yes. The model I have right now, I made it during another streamer's ad break because I thought, oh, I probably need that. So yeah, it's very, it's not good. I can do better. Yeah, this brush should be fine. I'll try not to get too distracted by the detail. You made it during an ad break, that's insane. Thank you all. I mean, it's very simple. I just like kind of drew some drift face, kind of, it's not like it's that good. You can see it here in more detail. Not that much to it. It's very simple. This one I've spent more time on. It's way better than I could do in a full day. Well, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure your art is good too. I think during an ad break, oh, it was a pretty long ad break. It was like, I'm not sure if it was an ad break or like they had to do something so it wasn't BRB, but it was like at least 10 minutes. So it probably wasn't an ad break. It wasn't that short. I had time. No, I really don't like how I drew the eyes, so I want to remake them. I'm gonna reference some old drawings I have in my sketchbook. Oh, if you want, I could show you some other tiefling sketches that I made. Like, it's the first sketches, the first drawings I did of the father in the family. Still looks really good for a short time. Oh, thank you. The things I made his eyes too open. Like, even though I wanted them to be very open, that's just too much. Oh, I forgot this is a thing I drew a while back. I added like 3 little triangles at the bottom there. Show me all the sketches. Okay, okay. So I should have a picture of that sketchbook page. Yes, here. This is the father of the family. No, I'm not distracted from doing the PNG toolbar. I'm not procrastinating. No, I would never do such a thing. Oh, he looks like a very loving dad. Yes, indeed, he looks very loving. So this is the first sketch I made of him. I think I really like it. Drawing old people is way easier. Sus. No, I'm not procrastinating. I am not procrastinating. I swear. Okay, so this is the first drawing of the father, but then I also have the sister, the first sketch of her sister. And I have some old designs for the brother. So here's the sister. I really like this page. So, 1 second. This is the sister. I don't have pictures saved for these, so this is the best I can do. How dare you swear while lying to my username in chat? Okay, I'll get back to working that in a few minutes. I just want to show the sketches. So this is the sister, the one I'm drawing right now, the one I was drawing before the outbreak. I think I kind of ruined this drawing with the lips because the marker bled and made this giant shape. The hand thing is pretty. I know I found like a very cool reference on Pinterest for this. I think I won't procrastinate that long now, but I'll try not procrastinating for too long. I'm not sure if that's the jewelry you want to add, but I should definitely add some jewelry to her. I think it will look cooler. Yeah. Well, I'll show you some of the older sketches of this character. So the first digital drawing that I made of him was this. That's also one of the first things I did on Procreate, because I already had experience in digital art, but only on my computer. So I imported this sketch from my computer and finished it, colored it in Procreate. But now I'll see if we'll find some other sketches of him. Now, I'll find the first drawing of him before I even decided to make him a tiefling. It's probably what inspired me to do everything that I did with this drawing. Oh wait, no. 1 second. There's a drawing, anatomy drawing, and I really don't want to get banned. So I'll cover them up. I don't want to get banned. God, I hope I didn't get banned for that. This is here. Here's the first sketch I ever did of him. Before he even was a tiefling. I didn't like his clothes in this, but the rest I think is good. I think those very loose sketches, so I don't think I'll get banned or anything, but you can never be too sure. Let's see if I can find other sketches of him. I have one drawing that I hated so much because it reminded me of how I drew years before, that inspired me to remake his design from scratch. From scratch? You say that? an English saying, or did I just invent that? I have no idea. Yeah, the other design is this one, which I really didn't like. So then I made this. And this one I like a lot. I painted this and I don't really like the colors, but everything else I think this looks very good. And I have one last drawing to show, which is a version of that tiefling when he was a kid. I'm pretty sure I draw more tieflings than humans at this point. And I use a cool inking technique that is used in manga. I had fun making this. Making something from scratch is making something without having any pre-made bases or anything. Oh yeah. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, well, now I really want to work on this, but I'm gonna work on the PNG model. I need to do this because if it's not now, it's never. Okay, so one thing I have learned from looking at the old sketches that I have to add more personality and character design to this drawing because there's so much cool stuff I did in the old designs that I haven't done here because I used the way I drew in the comics as reference. But because I made that comic very quickly, I mean, not very quickly, but I didn't have time to make complicated designs for all the pages because that would have taken that would have taken me too long. I can't speak today, okay? Because that would have taken me too long. I just made her design simpler. But then I copied her design for this drawing, and I want to add some more details and cool stuff. See if anybody has said anything in YouTube chat. No. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try and work on the chin. I need to get a nice line. It's going to be hard. Should probably do some more line practice. Okay. Now let's work a bit more on his chin. I think that's better. That looks good now. Wait, that eye is in a different position, different pose than the other one. It's giving a different expression. If you want to have a Discord, I could send a link in chat. I don't use it much. I barely use it, but Discord server. But I do announce when I'm streaming there. I think after I do the next ad break, I'll go back to working on the other drawing. I need to remember the anatomy of the clavicles. There's a really cool and weird bone that's between the shoulder and the trapezoid. This is the trap. This is the deltoid, the shoulder. There's cool bone, which is like the connection between the shoulder. I mean, it's connection between the clavicle and the scapula. And it's called the acromion process. And it is what gives you the little bone. Like if you feel your shoulders, there's that little bone that's called the acromion process. And you have to keep it in mind when you're drawing the anatomy in the back. It's really prevalent. I don't mind joining, but I gotta be honest that I'm already in way too many Discord servers and can't possibly interact with all of them. Well, don't worry, my Discord server is pretty much dead. I just use it to announce when I'm streaming. I have notifications turned on? Okay, well then you don't need it. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna work there. I'm going to add the acromion process dent. And that's probably enough. I don't need to add the shoulders because it's still just a PNG model. Wait, the nose is not aligned with anything else. Okay, much better. I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so won't be here until you get back from family travels, I guess. Oh, okay, well, going on vacation tomorrow? Well, that seems fun. If you don't mind me asking, where are you going? Malta? Oh, cool. Nice. I've never been there, but it's another place where I want to go in the future. Have you been? Seems nice. Yeah, it does. But it's probably really hot there. Just here in, I think it's, I'm not exactly sure where Malta is. I think it's in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Italy. I'll check because I don't want to sound stupid, but I'm pretty sure it's there. I mean, it's definitely in Europe. I know that. Yeah, it is. Okay, great. But I would guess that it's very hot there. Here in Italy, you can barely get in a car without dying of heat, without boiling. Yesterday, when I got into the car, it was 36 degrees. Last year I was in Venice, and when I got back to the car to go to my aunt's house, because she lives close to Venice, it was 45 degrees inside. Not sure if I'll need like warmer clothing uh, for during the evening. Well, I'm not sure how it is in Malta, but here in the evening, you can still wear t-shirts and shorts. Like it's still very hot. Like in the evenings, it doesn't get cold. It just gets nice temperature. During the day, it's too hot. When in the evenings, it's nice. But my son doesn't, so I guess he doesn't need many vests. Hmm. I do get cold easily though. Okay, well, and you should probably pack something just in case. It's an island. It's also an island, so you'd expect windiness. Yes, yes, that's true. I guess it's quite windy. Yeah, I think that looks good enough. Sorry if there's no music on stream, but I'm also streaming on YouTube while I'm streaming on Twitch, so I can't add any music. There are a couple of free playlists available, though, if you like that. Yeah, I'm probably going to find a playlist for like one of the next streams, though. But I don't like copyright music too much. Most of it is kind of bad, and I really love. Oh, hello, Cloud. Wow, I got 2 viewers now. That's fun. Yeah, I'm going to search a copyright-free playlist for the next stream. But personally, I don't mind not having any music in the background. Then I can just play my own music. Yes, that's true. That's true. Claudia, I'll show you what we've been working on today. So we're working on the PNG tuber, but then this morning, before the first ad break, we were working on this drawing. No, it crashed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is what I was talking about. It crashed. Let's see if let's see if the file still exists. Oh no, everything crashed now. Uh-oh. I can't do anything. It's blocked like this. The screen is blocked. Let's see, I'll try again. Come on. Okay, the drawing's fine. Well, yeah, this is what we've been working on. I worked on the dress, the hair. I was thinking about adding some jewelry based on some old sketches. These are the old sketches in question. That's one of the original drawings of her. And there's I guess I didn't photograph the father. Oh no, it's here. Then there's an old sketch of the father. And there are other sketches, but I didn't take pictures of them. So now I'll get back to working on the PNG model. You love it? Oh, yay. Nice. Okay, well, now I'm working on this drawing here. I'm a lurk for a bit. Okay. I'm gonna switch the background color. I don't like this color much. I think this color is better. Streaming is lots of fun. Way better than just editing and making videos. I think this is the content I like making. Because if chat didn't know, I have a YouTube channel and I made a few videos, but I don't really make them now. I just do sketchbook tours every few months. That's the only thing I post. If anybody has any great movie recommendations or book recommendations, uh, I will like them because I want to watch some movies, but I have no idea what to watch. I will also lurk. I need to pack and prep and such for the vacation, no? Fair enough. Depends on what you like. No, I don't mind people lurking. So for some reason, I drew this eye is way closer to the ear than the other one. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? Well, I started it. I haven't finished it. I've only watched a few minutes. I heard it's good, so I probably am going to watch that. I also loved Arcane, but that's a series though. I have two friends that really love Arcane, and every time they see me, they're like, "Why don't you watch Arcane? You have to watch Arcane." And at this point, I'm not watching it just to annoy them, but I probably should watch it because I heard too many good things about it to not watch it. I only know two things from Arcane for now. I know that there is the ship that's J Victor, and then there's Caitlyn Vi. That's all I know. You should watch it though. Okay, well then I'll watch. Is it 2 or 3 seasons? I think it's only two. 2 seasons? Okay. I binged it only in only a few days. Okay, well, I have free time now because it's the summer, so I might start it today then. But I don't have Netflix, so it's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix, so maybe I'll go to a friend's house that has Netflix and we can watch it together. Or maybe I can watch it in other ways. It's on Netflix. Okay, well, I'll have to find a way. Maybe Demon Hunters is also on Netflix, no? Okay. Have you watched the Spider-Man movies? Oh yes, I have. I watched them in theaters. I love them so much. I think I'm going to rewatch Into the Spider-Verse because it just came on Prime. I think maybe it was already on Prime, but now it's free. So I'll definitely watch it again. I feel like we're in a new era of animation. K-pop Demon Hunters, Arcane, Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots. Animation has forever changed. Studios now like Pixar, like that released Alien, are kind of suffering, and I hope they change and start following the trend of animations. Yeah. I feel like Sony Animations now is basically the best studio because all the others, Disney and Pixar. Sorry. I also love that Japanese anime that has become popular overseas as well. Well, there are a lot of Japanese animes that have become popular. One Piece, is it a movie or a series? Because there was an anime movie that released, I think this year, and I really like it. It's called Look Back. It's about artists. It's about what motivates you to make art. But it's also about relationships. I think it's a really good movie. One Piece is a series, but there might also be a movie or something by now. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really follow that stuff too much, but yeah. Originally a manga, as most anime, yeah. They're almost all of them are a manga in the start. Studios want to play it safe. They don't want to make something completely original. They want to animate something that's already famous. Something feels a bit wrong about this drawing. Probably fine. Think the eyes are what's wrong, but it'll be very small, so I think it's not a good deal. Like this will be the size. Okay, so now I need to add the earrings. Okay, so now with the earrings, we're gonna do something like this. Yeah, I really like that, so maybe I'll change it. I'm not sure if I like that, the earrings like that, but I'll figure something out. I think the eyebrows are good as well. Try and fix this. I think something like this is better. Oh, and there will be another short break in 8 minutes. Okay, so if I erase this and redraw this part, everything should look better. Can't wait to get affiliate with Twitch. So you can add points, redeems, emotes. I think you can add emotes as soon as you get affiliate. Do you also get ad breaks once you reach affiliate? Can? Okay, cool. And channel points and such. Get emote slots and ads indeed. Okay. Oh, affiliate seems like a really good thing. Hopefully I'll get it before the end of the month, which isn't. It's already the 17th. Oh wow. You can unlock more emote slots as you grow. Oh, cool. Makes sense. Don't know what's the required average. Is it actually 4? I think I was reading some affiliates after I was reading how much you need to get affiliate, and I do think it's 4. To become a Twitch affiliate, you must meet the following 4 requirements: reach 25 followers, stream for 4 hours, stream on 4 different days, reach an average of 3 viewers on 4 different days. Okay, so I don't think I meet any of the requirements, but I'm getting there. I just started streaming just like 10 days ago. Within the same month, so it will not be this month, I assume, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big problem. It's all good features, but I only stream like as a fun thing to do. I never expect to like become famous or make any money from streaming. It's just nice to have emotes, yeah, that's true. That's the one reason I want to get affiliate. Just realized that one eye is lower than the other. That's probably what's messing everything up. And the eyes are just kind of different shapes. I'm trying to fix all the things that are wrong with this drawing, which are few, but I don't want to spend too much time on fixing this stuff because it's all such small details. But I'll take my ad break in like 2 minutes. Not ad break, I don't have ads. I mean my normal break. Got confused. Yeah, I'll take my ad break now. Not ad. I said it again. Whatever, I'll take my break. I think I need it since I can't even say break without adding ad. But yeah, I'll be right back. Be just 5 minutes, like last break. I'm back. I need to turn my iPad back on. Okay. Perfect. So now, see. I think I'll go back to working on this. And also try and record like a YouTube short. So I'm going to explain why I chose this color palette and try and make it into a YouTube short. Okay. I need to get into my YouTube voice. Okay. No, I have no idea what to say. I'll need to think about it. I'm not good at improvising. But I do want to add the jewelry now. And but I'll do it. So why did I choose this color palette for this drawing? Well, it's because this character is, as you can see here, on this part of the color wheel, she is this reddish purple color, her hair is purple, and her dress is blue. So she's in this area of the color wheel. While some of the details on her dress and the background are green, which is exactly on the opposite side of the color wheel. So it's like a complementary palette because the colors are opposite. So her reddish skin contrasts with the green background, and her blue dress contrasts with the yellowish orange parts of the lights that are hitting the trees and leaves, and also the browns of the dirt. Okay, that was horrible. I'm never doing that again. I thought I'm making that into a YouTube video, but at least I did try. Now I do want to add jewelry. I'm going to duplicate this just in case it crashes again and I lose everything. I am not taking that risk. So I'm going to add some jewelry to this hand. So let's take gold that I used in her dress, and I'm going to search up some references on Pinterest to get some cool hand jewelry. So let's see if I find something cool. I think I'll definitely also add a necklace. I have found a cool reference, but I'm not sure if it matches her vibe. I'll try it. So, if anybody has just joined the stream and if you have any questions, you can just write them in chat and we'll answer them. Right now, I'm working on this character. She's called Tissia or Tissia. I have no idea how you would pronounce that in English. And she is my D&D character. So I will have to end stream in probably 40 minutes, unfortunately. I'll try and understand the physics that would go here. So the thing is there, and if it kind of follows the line of the hand, it probably go like that. And down probably fall on the knuckle a little bit, so it will go like that. And down would go like that. Yes. I really like making chains because I found this way to draw them. I think it looks really good. I'm still not sure if this jewelry matches your vibe, but I'll leave it here until I decide. For now, it's definitely way too bright since it's in shadow, but I'll fix that easily. First of all, I'll be putting some of the reflections on the chain. Should be dimmer greenish and less saturated. Okay, like that. And I should probably put the rest in shadow. Good part of the chain should be in shadow. And then I should also have the highlights. And then the reflection of the sky. Painting metal is quite fun, if I do say so myself. Because you gotta think about all the environment reflections. Maybe there should be more of the kind of a skin reflection. Then this slide. And then also probably some of the greenery. And I think that's decent reflection, at least for now. I think that's good for now. I mean, look at this should go more downwards, but it's not something I'll do now. You know, I need to add some rings and bracelets on the other arm. You can find an interesting bracelet or something. Get references. Do you have earrings? I think they would look cool. I still haven't found anything good. So maybe I'll try and invent something. I'm going to remove the sword for this so you can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe you could also use this jewelry as a storytelling element because the chain elements that I've added could symbolize that she hasn't broken free from her family yet. But in that case, they shouldn't be in this drawing. So, don't know. I'll leave them in for now. I'll need time to think about it. Oh no, I've reached the maximum layers. I'll just delete some random layers. Is that the start button? So, chat, what do we think? Is it better with these slides? I mean, not lights, I mean jewelry. I'm going to make the chain bigger because I think it was too small first. I think I should have more reflection of the skin, but then you wouldn't really see it. Okay, so I'm working on the chain, trying to give it some more depth and highlights. Now I'll have to re-add all the highlights that I added before, but that would take too long, so it's not a big problem. Yeah, I think this looks better. There does seem to be a weird line on her pants. And I do not like that one bit, so we'll have to fix that. Seems to be something. On the dress layer too. No, it's not there anymore. That's good. But let's even find what happened to the pants layer. No, so it must be above. Oh, perfect. Lots of quick fix. I don't think I'll be sewing for that long. I'm going to add some more details to the feet. I'm going to check an old file for reference. With this one, I had blended shadows and this good color. I'll take the color and go back to working on this file. Okay, now this should be better. So I'm going to work on her feet, because I feel like that's one of the parts that are rendered at the least. I'm going to add some more details to the feet. Let's add these lines to the feet. And I think they already look better. Now, if anybody has just joined the stream, if you have any questions, you can just leave them in chat. Right now I'm working on my D&D character. She's named Ticia or Ticia. I need to add reflection to this bracelet since it's metal. So, working on the bracelet, trying to render it. It's surprisingly harder than the other metal bracelet thingy, piece of jewelry. But yes, if anybody has any questions, you can just leave them in chat. I don't think that looks particularly good, but it's fine. This is just an idea for something that could be. Now I need to add the last piece of jewelry. Trying to add reflections to the jewelry. Not easy. So if anybody has just joined the live, if you have any questions, you can just leave them in chat. I do like that. I do like this old shape, this flowy motion. but I'm not sure if it's worth it to fix the hair to reobtain it here. I think I'll end the stream for today. So if anybody has just joined, I will do a raid. So it'd be great if somebody joined me for the raid. I'll find a channel to raid. Now let's do the raid. Let's find someone. I'll wait for a few minutes for someone else to join and then I'll do the raid. Yeah, well, one of these days I'll also start working on the background since it's still a sketch. Oh, yeah, there's one piece of jewelry I forgot to add, an earring. So I'll do that and then I'll finish the stream. So I'll search for a cool piece of jewelry on Pinterest and then I'll add it. Simply add a simple something like that. But no. I think this is fine. So I'll do a raid now. So if any viewers have just joined, stay for a few seconds so we can do a raid. And if you want the stream to continue, just type that in chat, but it will not last for too long. If anybody wants the stream to continue, you can just type that in chat. If not, I'll end the stream. Yep, no viewers, so I'll do a raid. Fire art, by the way, thanks, but I just did a raid, so I'll end the stream now.